Dear Calvin, it's me, Charles Tillman. A lot of people know me as Peanut, the former All-Pro cornerback for the Chicago Bears. They also might recall my 2 NFC titles, my NFL Man of the Year award, or any of my 44 career force fumbles. But you, Calvin, you might recognize me best like this. Standing directly across from you in anticipation of what you were about to do next. 2 games a year for 7 seasons. And to think, people complain about going to the dentist twice a year?
We can't catch a break, dog.
Now let's not forget, I've won a few rounds myself.
Going to Calvin Johnson, but Peanut Tillman with a pass breakup.
And there were times where you had to clean up after me.
Running back Reggie Bush got a little bit of the peanut punch there and covered up by Calvin Johnson.
But the peanut punch never seemed to work on you. And sometimes I got a little desperate. Sorry. Sorry again. But that was us. 2 heavyweights trading blows for 4 quarters. So maybe it's fitting that this past offseason, we both decided to hang them up for good. The game, of course, goes on. But take it from me, without Megatron, it's just not the same.
That guy's a beast, man. Calvin Johnson. Megatron. He's a transformer. He's a real person.
Just ask these guys, my fellow defensive backs. That sound you heard when you announced your retirement? That was them. Exhale.
Malcolm Jenkins is a stout tackler. He didn't even slow Johnson down.
Never again will they work up the courage to meet you head on, only to be brushed aside. Nor will they time their jumps perfectly, only to realize they somehow weren't perfect enough. And never again will they double or triple cover you, only to all come up short together.
It's never a bad option to throw it to Calvin Johnson, even if he's covered.
Make sure you just hold on for the ride with that big fella.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
Despite all the parts of your game they won't miss, and believe me, there are plenty. There's one in particular that they will.
Hey, much respect, homie.
Always a pleasure,
Much
boy.
respect, man.
Always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
And while character never makes it to a highlight reel, it's what made defending you all those years special.
I've never met a humbler, harder working, outstanding player than you are.
So thank you, Calvin, for keeping your celebration small, no matter how great your triumphs. For giving your teammates and fans everything you had, no matter how the scoreboard looked. And for making every man who lined up across from you better, especially an old rival. You retired from football the same way you played it, on your own terms, knowing no one could stop you if they tried. May God bless you in this next chapter. Peanut.